Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I would like to welcome you, and if you are a return viewer, thank you for coming back again. I am in my car on my lunch hour, and I just wanted to chat with you all. I've been meaning to do this video earlier in the month, and I just didn't do it yet, but today is a nice day outside. It's just a lot of wind. We've gotten a lot of rain this week. Today is Friday, April the 12th, and we got a lot of rain this week, 4 days straight. And so today the sun is out and it is 66 degrees, but it's really windy, so it's chilly. It's kind of cool out. But in the month of April, I will be sowing some seeds, of course, but not as many as I did back in January, February, March. And but April is more of a month of just garden chores, just doing a lot of stuff around the house, around the yard, in the garden, and just getting ready for summer. I'll be doing some transplanting, a lot of plants that are in the house growing or I've hardened off. They will go in this month, and but I'll be doing some painting, be doing some pressure washing. My patio, my sidewalks, and my carport, they need pressure cleaning, so I'll be doing that. And we will be adding some blocks, some like cinder blocks around the in-ground bed, and I think around the patio garden, because we will be just kind of hold the soil in the in-ground bed, and around the patio garden we have the weed barrier fabric down, and so we're gonna put blocks around the edge of that, so that when the lawn guy comes to cut grass, he won't cut up the fabric. So we'll be doing that, and hopefully I'll at least get started with my drip irrigation, because I want to get that put in, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do another summer of hand watering, because it gets so hot, and I just would like to be able to put in a drip irrigation system. And I've watched many videos on how to do it. I just get intimidated when it comes to buying what I need, and then when I think about installing it all, I just shy down, like I don't want to do this. But I have to, so I'll get that done, hopefully. The other day I was up potting some tomato plants, and I noticed that several of them had suckers on them. Just like my pepper plants, they're already growing flowers in the house, and I've kind of seen that before, but I've never seen a tomato plant grow a sucker in the house. Now, a sucker is a plant that will, a whole new plant that will grow on the tomato plant. Like, you got your leaves, you might have a leaf that's growing that way and a leaf that's growing that way, and right in here a sucker can grow, and that is a whole nother plant that will grow out. So I saw some of those on those tomato plants, so that was just kind of interesting. I took some pictures, I'll put them up right here. But they were, I just couldn't believe it. But, you know, that's nature, and that's God's work. And so it's amazing. So it's just still amazing to me. My peppers this year started out slow. Scared me. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have another year like last year with peppers. My peppers didn't grow at all good last year. The year before, in 2022, great year for peppers. 21 was a good year for peppers here. But 23, horrible. And they didn't even start out good. And it could have been me. It probably was me. And because they didn't start out good, and the whole time they were in the garden, they did not grow well. And so it probably was me. And this year, it started out was going to be kind of shaky. I thought, oh my goodness, y'all going to do me the same way you did last year. But my peppers now are big and pretty and growing flowers. And I've hardened them off, but and I've given some away. And but I've had to pull flowers off of them because they're really ready to go on in the ground. But like, we've been having some cool nights, like in the 30s and in the 40s, and pepper plants can't handle that, and they won't do well if I put them out like that. So this year, I think it's going to be a good year for peppers. And let me see. I made a list, and it's not everything that I've grown, but everything that really, really mattered. In 21, what grew well were the peppers, the okras, the tomatoes, green beans, onions, garlic, cucumbers, and melons. And what did not grow well were peas in 2021. In 22, what did grow well was okra, peppers, green beans, onions, garlic, cucumbers, melons. And what did not grow well in 2022 were the peas and tomatoes. In 23, what grew well were tomatoes, green beans, peas, purple peas, all the melons, and the onions and garlic. And what did not grow well for me in 2023 was peppers and okra. And so what I noticed, what I did different with the peas, this last year in 2023, because 21 and 22 peas didn't grow well. I got a little bit, but not much, and aphids will get all over them, and then when you go to pick them, they get all over you and they'll eat you up, and the ants will be all over, and it was just horrible. And they just didn't grow well. And but what I changed up and did last year is I grew them with my white onions. I had yellow onions, I had white onions, I had red onions. And in the bed with my purple whole peas, I grew I had 4 rows of white onions. No, I had 3 rows. I had 3 rows of white onions. And the other half of the bed was purple whole peas. They grew well. We harvested off of those I don't know how many times. And we were able to freeze some of the peas. We did not have to go to the Amish and buy peas last year because we grew enough to store. And we were so excited. And so what I did different, I grew onions with them. Onions grow well with anything, and they can repel a lot of the bad pests that will get on your fruit, your vegetables. I know they grow well with brassicas, but they grow well with peas too. So they will grow well with tomatoes. They'll grow well. I think onions will just grow well with anything. So if you're having problems with pests and stuff on your vegetables, grow some onions with it. I don't care if it's a slicing onion, a bulbing onion, if it's a leek, a bunching onion, it don't matter. Those pests, they just cannot stand the smell of onions. Garlic is another one. This is good to grow. And the pests, they just can't stand the smell of it. And so think about that. Grow you some onions with your vegetables. In 22 and in 23, my melons had problems with something eating them. In 22, did not have a fence around my garden. And we thought, well, maybe it's possums or rabbits or something that's just going and eating the melons. And so we put, I think late in the season, my sister put mint plants around, but it was already past. And that year we caught COVID, and so after that we just really didn't have the strength much for anything. So a lot of stuff just went that year. But we did get a lot of honeydew melons, and something ate them. We had 7, something ate 5, and I was so heartbroken about that. But in 23, we put the fence up, hoping to keep out whatever that was, and it happened again. And so we thought that we have chicken wire as our fence, so we thought it must be rodents. It must be rats or something that's still getting in there and eating up the melons. My sister put plants of mint, pots of mint all around our melon patch. It stopped. Nothing ate anymore. So grow you some mint with your melons. I'm growing mint everywhere this year because I had too many visits from Mr. No Shoulders last year, and he popped up everywhere, and I'm no good anymore once I spot him, and I just cannot do it. And so mint is going everywhere around my house. It's going around my house, around the yard, and in the garden for sure. Mint. So that's just all I was kind of wanted to talk to y'all about. It's just different things that was happening and going on, and I just kind of wanted to share it with you all. And it's just we're getting busy. Got to get the garden together because there's more stuff. Green beans, lima beans, and all that is what I'll be planting this month. And I actually went and bought more onions to plant with the green beans, because I didn't plant green beans with I didn't plant onions with my green beans last year, but I still got a good harvest. But the ants really towards the end of them, because I grow bush green beans, and you get your harvests, and we got about 5 or 6 good harvests off of our green bean, because we planted our whole entire bed, one of our beds, 4x8 of green beans, and we were able to freeze some, we were able to eat some, and we were able to share with family green beans last year. So but this year I'm going to try and grow onions with them, because I don't want because we have had problems with aphids getting on them, and so I don't want that to happen this year. I want everything to go well this year, and just try to stay ahead of the game, you all. So when you are If you got brassicas out there, go ahead and go get you some tool and get ready to cover them up, because it's gonna get time. And depending on where you are, it's gonna start getting warm, and that little white moth is gone. It's coming. He is coming, and he's gonna lay eggs. He or she or whatever it is, it's gonna lay eggs. And then what come out of them eggs is gonna eat up your plants. So go ahead and get you some tool and cover your plants up, your brassicas, for real. Cover them up, and then that'll just protect them from the white moth. And BT, I don't know how to pronounce the real name of BT, but it is safe to put on your plants if you have to. If something is already there eating it, you can spray some BT on it, and it will take care of it, especially if it's a caterpillar. And that's what it will take care of: the caterpillar, the hornworm, and just if they're doing damage to your garden, you can spray BT and it will take care of it. It is safe to use on your food. And so just be think ahead. Okay, when I put this out, what do I need to do to protect it? And just think about all those kind of things. So I am going to go in now. I hope that you all are doing well in your gardens. And you all, please, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you have not already, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each time I upload content. So you all, please stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.